Demon. Woo! Okay, whoa, chill. Chill. Go away. That is creepy. That is freaky. What's good, YouTube? Struggle Man Gamer here, and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. In the last video, we went to go sneak into the library. We were supposed to go with Mr. Fig, well, Professor Fig, but then Professor Black got in our way, or Headmaster Black. So they asked for Sebastian's help. He taught us a new spell where we can like camouflage ourselves and go on through. And on our way into the restricted section, we encounter a ghost or specter named Peeves. But I nicknamed him Tattletale Peeves because apparently the moment he caught us, he'll say, "I'm going to tell." I'm like, dude. And then Sebastian said he was gonna cover for us. I'm like, okay, but cool. But we were trying to like not get him into trouble that much, but he was gonna like have us in his debt. So I'm like, oh great, whatever. And then we went deeper into the restricted section. There was traces of the ancient magic as usual, and then we went to find what we were looking for. And we were able to look into the past of what happened before. So all the past wizards before helped this land that was like pretty much almost like a wasteland a little bit, like not in good shape. And they used their magic to like have the land flourish, and all the land and all that is all green. And one of the people that was down there were amazed by it. And then time flashed forward, and now she's ended up being a student at Hogwarts, I think. Then she mentions that she sees like a whole trace of magic. And she was a 5th year like us. And apparently one of the teachers or headmasters was also a 5th year before. And he could also see the ancient magic. And only select few can learn it, because in the wrong hands it could be dangerous. We finally leave the library. On our way out, Sebastian tried to come run interference with the librarian, but then Peace was there, and then he already told her about Sebastian, and apparently he's talking about us too. But Sebastian's coming for us, so I appreciate Sebastian for that. He's coming for that, but I know I gotta owe him for something, and he earned it. Then we go back to Professor Fig, same thing that we knew. Now we're into these missions right here. If we go to another assignment, we have to go to another mission. One with Nati, which we're gonna be at right now. I think of another one at Hogwarts. Gotta go to Professor Garlic. That's how you pronounce it, in the greenhouses. But we're gonna do it Nati first, then we'll go there. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you do, leave a like. If you want to say, put it in the comments. If you want to see more of this stuff, subscribe. Without further ado, let's go! Alright, wait for Nati.
It
there you
is
are.
good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you too.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
No, whatever. I trust her. I'm gonna tell her.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest.
no
Professor
magic.
Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful
Why-
form of ancient
okay.
magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is
You
safe
said way
to say
too
that
much.
Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of
Which
you
is
have
crazy.
inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
All right.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow
you
are a
Nazi?
dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well,
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
that may be true. But shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I
Obviously.
overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Okay. Appreciate you, Nazi.
Be on your guard.
You too.
I've always said
I beg your pardon. How
Whoa.
dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
I would tell you the same thing. What's going on over there? Usually mind my business. This is my main mission, so I got no
They
choice.
must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time.
What you want to hear is.
Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Whoa!
Enough out of you.
Chill.
Leave her alone.
Attack me. Leave the old lady alone.
You should never have come here.
Come on. Oh!
Leviosa.
Yeah! You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing. Easy. What was that?
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Oh, you're a special one, huh? The collection selection of your field guide has been updated with a new enemy type. You may learn very valuable insights on enemies, such as their weaknesses to certain spells.
Excited home.
Oh!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this to
That's the right.
dead body.
Come on!
Leviosa.
Where'd he go? Too easy.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Sorry about that.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Yeah, it's classified.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Yeah, get going.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my
Priya.
wife. She's the one who
Oh.
piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
Okay.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same.
Oh.
Merlin
King Arthur,
attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe
Okay.
he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly
he was
fond of
Slytherin.
puzzles and enigmas.
Okay.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No
Hey, let
one
me hear
has
it.
yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I
Tell me then.
suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet.
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I
Yeah, we can
brought
try
a
it.
trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Okay, over here.
This trunk.
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I don't even know if I have any.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
What you do? Whoa!
What? Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Let me guess, Cinnamon Blaze.
Incendio.
Merlin's beard.
The flames make the pyre sink.
Yeah. But it does be a specific order. If not, we'll just do that. That was it. That was simple.
Yes, how beautiful.
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Like it's holding a skull. Too be not to be.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research.
All right.
My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really
Okay,
must
Hogsmeade.
be off.
Gotcha.
Such a pleasure to meet you.
Let's meet you, Nora.
And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Okay. Now we got helped you out. Now, get back to Hogwarts. Now we gotta deal with Professor Garlic. I really hope that's how I'm pronouncing it, because if not, I'm being embarrassed a little bit. It looks like it says garlic. Here we go.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear.
She look friendly.
Here, you'll need these for today's class. A little
Oh.
treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
No, that's
How
not good.
thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb.
Ooh.
Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio.
Those screaming things.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
I'm not ready for this. This will be too loud.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Ugh. Yes, look. Okay, okay. Relax. Relax.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil!
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, get back in there. Get in there. I don't want to quit that class.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
Scream in my ear.
Reparo!
That's a convenient spell.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you
Give me
go.
a strong one.
Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
Well, since I'm in class, I should probably be in the right uniform. Yeah.
I need to have a brief word with our new student.
Okay, I'm on my way.
I wonder if hippogriffs like not
I'll take that.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I ain't sugarcoating it.
I'll
went
say.
deaf.
Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes, of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned,
I could've died, okay.
next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you
Hopefully.
to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Okay.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy.
Hope I remember that.
Or rose.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Takes 10 minutes. You can add fertilizer to this plant to increase its yield. You can create a fertilizer by conjuring a dung composter.
Well done!
Composter.
Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some
What?
plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Okay. She must have a youth potion because there's no way she's a professor. She let you go to the students' ages.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead.
My lead, you. Okay, whatever.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm the best at it.
well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't
You-
she
I
stop
recall
that
you getting
dragon
crushed.
skull from crushing you?
Right.
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry, Nurse Blaney put it back on. Trust me, you do not want to go through that.
Don't play with me, man.
Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Toss the cabbage. Okay, L1. Okay. So just press L1 to do it. Whoa!
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Well, if that wasn't a dummy, and how low was aiming, somebody would have lost something. Okay, that's it.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You
Yep.
were. I mean, of course, you're not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and
Yeah.
deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Okay, Linder. Them noise be freaking me out. They can be quiet. I'm gonna take them all. It's class again.
That helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves. I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
Flop.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
I appreciate it.
Magical plants have so
Professor,
much to
so I'm gonna
offer.
chill out.
I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Okay. I'll you about it again too later.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything.
Okay, we'll learn how to deal with some plants a little bit. The one that can chomp on you. If you're not careful. What's the new mission at? What's this? Potion class. That class I will attend is potions. It's taught by Professor Sharp. Okay, that was the guy who was in Professor Fig's office in that last video. See what he's about. I hope his teachers is as sharp as his name.
Auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
I don't know what I walked in on, but whatever.
I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion.
Oh.
Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own.
Okay.
You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Trust me, I know. Those things come in handy.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
A little light taps. Light taps. Don't go crazy. Careful. Stir it. Stir it. Here we go. You'll be fine.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
That was mine.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And
Are
from
they
what I
good?
hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor
Edurus?
Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished
you mean?
brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
All right.
My parents considered keeping me
Ashwinder's
home
eggs.
from school this year after the rumors of a Goblin Rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
I don't want to sound like someone that's a teacher pet, no? Or you want to know?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you.
You know the Weasley?
Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a
Got the
troll-sized
Weasley
brain
family
can brew
here.
a Durus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Yeah, I'm not. It's not a good idea, bro.
I don't
I don't
know,
know you.
Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
I doubt it. And I don't even know you, so leave me alone, bro.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
Get yourself, man. You can do that on your own thing.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Revelio.
Let's see. Fur. That. Chest. Huh. Okay. Ah, whatever. I'll take it.
Potion stations organized and free of clutter.
Nope.
Should you chop the Didney or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Let's make that one. $26 seconds.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Whoa! What's going on?
Dragon Duck! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
Good. Get it? There's a shark.
I brewed an Edorus potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be quite persuasive. Glad you managed to resist. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. And you can keep that Fwooper feather. This time. That'll be all.
Let's just touch it.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
I knew you was gonna find out I had it. Man.
Ugh,
Whatever.
My robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
Who put that on there, man? Chill.
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Black.
Why would I tell Black? I wouldn't tell him that. I don't like him because the whole Quidditch thing. Can't think Quidditch. How you cancel Quidditch?
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Accio!
Luke and Brattleby must have nearly wet themselves.
Come here.
Won every single Frost-Womp battle.
Come here. They like, you can't hit nobody in this game. It was a lie. This might be the last mission I do for the night and call it. It's already 4:30 something. Second, I can sell something.
Revelio.
Yeah. That'll be another one. 3 more to go. Scrope knows about the book you found. Is it missing something? Scrope does not believe it is safe to speak out in the open. Scrope has left another note. Across the bridge, among the circle of rocks. Take care. Tell no one about this.
Scrope? Who is Scrope?
A dope.
Revelio.
Hello. Nice to meet you. It's my first time being on the bridge. Well, could have been my other time, but I probably don't remember it. Huh. Why would that be highlighted?
Revelio.
Rock.
Accio.
All right. Gotcha. Almost there. Headed for the pumpkins. Just down from the circle, from the stone circle. Look inside one of them. Maybe it'll help poor, broken-hearted Scrope.
Pumpkins? Ah, I think I know just the place.
A little bit to know that I got pumpkins. It's like Hogwarts place. Hello. Right. These pumpkins. Chicken. Even that is indestructible. Can't get her either.
Revelio.
It's one of the pumpkins.
Revelio.
Try the big ones first. I see it. The young Slytherin must be exceptionally curious by now. Meet Scrope at the water's edge. By the broken docks.
Down to the water's edge? This had better not be a trick.
Better not be. I don't got time for this game. Everybody had to play some games with Dobby. He was cool though. What a Scrope run. Hello.
Thank you for coming all this way.
Up to your head.
The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Hey, make sure of the camera.
I'm not so sure about this. I don't need the headmaster upset with me.
Oh, the headmaster won't be upset. Scrope simply wants to surprise him. Scrope will explain. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
Right.
How did you injure your ear?
The Blacks have a tradition of decapitating their house elves when their service is no longer required.
That's messed up.
One day, dear Apollonia was understandably frustrated with Scrope and got a bit too eager with a cleaver. Scrope was able to convince the sweet girl of his value and now views this small injury as a reminder of her good heart.
That is not small. You lost your ear.
Tell me more about this treasured ring.
Oh, it's adorned with the Black family crest. The headmaster would be pleased with Scrope for returning it.
How did you know that I'd found a book and that it's missing pages?
Yeah, how'd you know?
Scrope and the other house elves are good at staying out of sight. Scrope hears and sees many things in the castle. Scrope knows how to keep secrets.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and place it on the pedestal there. Good luck. Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages. And the ring.
Okay.
Revelio.
Hopefully stay out of trouble and I lose another ear. What is that? Oh, that's a demon. Woo! Okay, whoa, chill. Chill. Go away. That is creepy. That is freaky. Oh! Okay, wait. You are not doing me like that. Go away. It's about tongue. Yeah. Woo! Just jumped at me. Man, that was freaky.
Revelio.
No. Why are that determined to get near me? Go away. Really, y'all jumping me? Time to focus. Oi! Get away! Come on. Go down. Okay. Strike. Get you. Woo! They ain't gonna do nothing. Woo!
Incendio.
Cook. Come on. I win. that? No! Bring it. Bad tongue. Even when y'all jump at me, y'all still can't get me. She use a rowboat in this place.
Why would I need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes.
Piece of toast? Whoa. Secret room. I got a side mission too.
Could
What
it
is
be
journal?
a visitor?
What?
Oh. Ooh.
Hell is man.
The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
But you did it.
I must insist that you give them to me at once.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next. Here's an idea.
Your neck I
Why
chopped.
don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's sure to cause the most chaos. He dropped them after a particularly aggressive romp through the library.
That's destruction, but he tattles though.
Why did I need the toast to get in here?
Oh, that was Apollonia's idea. Seems some squids love toast. They should have taught you that at Hogwarts.
Okay.
I think I could guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After that, I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
I will. Turn the scope. Yep, no fast travel. I was hoping. Gotta get the scrope. Hey, Scrope.
Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollonia's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
Phew, that boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. You're a credit to house elves.
Just like that, Scrope was gone. To make sure the nails pop out before I end the video. Need to learn the disarming charm before I can follow those. Huh. I gotta learn a spell? Hold up. We can learn that spell though. Oh yes, that's right. I forgot about the teacher for the Defense of the Dark Arts. Forgot about that one. We'll do that. Maybe we'll cut off the video. Back in class. Everybody enjoy themselves. Yeah, everybody in the same class. Hufflepuff, Slytherin, Gryffindor, Ravenclaw. They're all in the same class.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
I did.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Yeah.
Good work.
Thank you.
The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Oh, I will.
Revelio.
Where is it? There it is.
Levioso! Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus will
Yeah.
save your life.
Levioso!
Me. Yeah, that's gonna be useful. Very useful. I'm gonna end the video right there. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Did our regular stuff at Hogwarts. But first we did. Nah. Now I still that nervous for no reason. Okay. First we went and talked to the Nazi. Trying to tell us what happened in Hogsmeade. Still haven't gotten close. And if there are classes in Hogwarts. And then did with Scrope. Come up with the whole Black Puppy ring. Then lastly, we learned Expelliarmus. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like. If you want to say, put it in the comments. If you're messing with these videos and messing with me, subscribe to your boy Shango. It's being boy Shango, and I'm out. Peace.